you for being with us today. Thank you for your support. Bring more people to the conversation. Bring actually those who don't think that climate change is real or important, and let them know what people from all over the world, like you and I, think and have to say. My name is Eric Vasquez, and you're watching eConnect. The global training of the Climate Reality Leadership Corps has come to an end and has left behind a great feeling of hope and excitement. We also heard the great work of Alfredo Sirkis from Brazil, who passed away earlier this month. The Climate Reality Project has named the highest award, the Alfredo Sirkis Memorial Green Ring Award, in order to continue the memory of such a great person. It was given in this global training to 4 climate advocates: Nana Furman from Indonesia, Tim Guinea from the United States, Gloria Bus from Nigeria, and Jimena Loria from Costa Rica. Well, today we are excited to bring to you 7 of the new climate reality leaders trained in this global training of the Climate Reality Leadership Corps. They are all from the Philippines, and they are here to tell you their experience. Let's welcome them. Today, we are here with the new Climate Reality Leaders trained in the first ever global training of the Climate Reality Leadership Corps. And we have with us Eric Roque, we have Ramon, we have Ruth Medrano, we have Grisel, we have Robin Ramos, we have Richie Pasco, and we have Mia Duque. Hello, everyone, and thank you very much for being with us today. Well, I would like to start by asking you guys, what made you decide to join this training? Who would like to begin with this question?
Actually, a friend of mine got trained in Atlanta, I believe last year, and she promoted the global training online and thought I wanted to join and see what was it all about. But more importantly, on a personal note, I wanted to see what other people are doing on the environmental front and see where I can join in or help or assist, promote or raise awareness on any project or anything that any climate leader is or trainee is doing right now. So that was my first goal, is to see what's up, what's the projects, what's the work being done out there, and see where I can participate. The second one is I wanted to see how my current field is relevant in terms of what we can do in terms of climate justice and climate change. I'm currently working at a data science company, so it is this very rich technology that is, I think, relatively untapped in terms of how we can use it in terms of climate projects. So I wanted to see if I could network out there and see what we can start doing, a project maybe, and just maybe do something using this particular technology that we have. And third, I wanted to join because I wanted to learn more, capacitate myself, do some capacity building, learn some new skills, and learn some new what is the status of our environment really, and try to go from there and try use that as a motivation and inspiration, and feel empowered in terms of being a bridge of change or being a catalyst of change in terms of what we need in terms of to save our climate and our planet. So that's for me.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Mia. And yeah, those 3 reasons are actually mostly what people want to see, right? First of all, what is the Climate Reality Project all about, and what are they working on? I think that's a very good answer, and something we all should ask. Who else would like to answer this question?
Good day, Sir Eric. So, what made me decide to join the Climate Reality Project is first, my boss or our company owner is also a climate leader. He is based in Texas, but every now and then he conduct seminars and meetings here in the Philippines. So he invited me or pursued me to join this seminar through Webex, and luckily, uh, I passed the training and seminar for climate reality. And another reason that make me join is uh, in terms of energy efficiency, because what I learned about climate change, uh, what do you call this? One of the major factors that can contribute to improve climate change is to energy efficiency, just like uh, solar panels, non, non, uh, wind turbines. These factors are related to my course as a mechanical engineer.
Yeah, actually, the Climate Reality Project focuses a lot of in renewable energy, and most of it in solar. We saw in the training, right, when Mr. Al Gore, founder and chairman of the Climate Reality Project, mentions that Chile is making great efforts in installing or has approved already development in solar, right? Solar energy. So yes,
Yes,
that's.
sir.
Thank you very much, Ramon, for your answer. Who would like to go next?
Yes. Basically, I joined the Climate Reality Project Global Training Leadership Core this year. It's because as what I've mentioned during our training, our table works. I was introduced by the Climate Reality Project when I was chosen as one of the youth borders in Paris, in Davao, YBP Davao event last way back in 2017. Then um, I supposed to apply for the climate reality project global training that time, but I don't have the courage and I don't have the gut feeling or to join by then. But since right now, due to the pandemic and to the social media promotions, and it popped out into my um somebody, a colleague also from way back from the clean up Philippines before, Mr. Dandies, contacted me to join and encouraged me to join also. And it's high time to join, and also to address also um the current situations that we have right now here in Digo City, in the community that I am living right now, because of the calamities that we face just recently, just last month, and with the changing of the climate change actions and so far and so on, with the passion and with the advocacy that I have also with the environment since I was in my youthful age. I was encouraged and I was determined to join the Climate Reality Project, to commit myself into owning the problem and to create solutions for it. And that's it. To share and to learn more about climate action, climate change programs of with the former Vice President Al Gore of the United States. Thank you.
Again, Robin, thank you for joining this interview and this training and sharing those words. Okay, let's go with Richie. Richie, go ahead.
Yes, good day to all, especially those who will be watching this, who are watching this. I am Richie Erwin Pasco from Davao City. I am a pastor by profession, but I have a college degree of economics. So, in the evangelical group which I belong, most of the evangelical groups doesn't have programs for the environment, and I believe that as a pastor that God has mandated man to take care of his environment. The reason why he created man, as I understood the Bible, is that he wants them to manage his creation. And I think this is one of the most neglected mandate of the Lord. This is as far as the evangelical is concerned, which believe uh, the Bible as their stand or as their book for faith and practice. Uh, they forgot this mandate, and it is an age-old mandate. But then they did not focus on that. So I believe that other than sharing the good news of the gospel, part of that as God's children is that we ought also to take care of the environment. And secondly, the reason I joined the Climate Reality project, I knew Climate Reality way back around 2008 to 2010. I applied in membership through email, and I started to receive, information about climate. And because I'm a pastor, and because also of my age, whenever there is like an SK or Sangguniang Kabataan gathering because we have three districts here in Davao City, District 1, District 2, District 3. So I got to be invited, and they want me to talk about the environment. So during environment mitigation, something like that. So I got to share my knowledge, but at the same time, one of the problem I saw is the sustainability. So that's why when opportunity came, actually it first came 2016. So, but I failed to go to the conference due to visa problem. So when this time virtual training, so I took advantage of it, because one of the reason is that whenever I talk, I want them to have a group wherein I can bring them, because I want that they will continue what they learn. What I have is very limited, but at least when they will be part of the Climate Reality Project, the burden will no longer be mine alone. But I have a lot of people like you, of course, our founder, Vice President Al Gore, and of course the whole Climate Reality course to help out, in bringing the knowledge necessary. Because without knowledge, there won't really be a revolution that will take place in as far as climate awareness is concerned.
It is great to hear what you're saying, Richie, because the movement of fighting climate change doesn't know political stand, doesn't know religion, doesn't know idealisms. It is something that we must act on right away. We already know that this is a climate emergency, right? So that is very important. And well, to hear your story about that you were going to receive this training in 2016 and you couldn't because of visa issues, and now you are in it. That just makes everything amazing, and to know that if you are meant to be somewhere, you will be there, right? And thank you very much again, Richie, for being here in this interview and sharing your words. I have another question, which is we saw a lot of different issues happening around the world. We've seen drought, we've seen floodings, we've seen the temperature rising and killing people with heat waves. So, with all this information given in the training, what gives you hope? I would like to hear Grisel. Could you give us your opinion on what gives you hope?
Well, at first, I would just like to have this green environment design by myself or by my team, just like that. And then, actually, I joined this training at first for fun. No, we have to change the gear. We have to be more on eco-friendly, and make me realize we should not be submissive to those people who destroy this planet. So that gives me hope.
Thank you very much, and thank you again for being with us tonight. Eric, would you like to share your thoughts?
Hello, everyone. Uh, First and foremost, I'm a chemical engineer just like Rizal. She was my student before. Um, As a chemical engineer, as I took my oath, we were told that the chemical engineer should be in the forefront of environmental conservations. So once I started my research, I would try to look into ways in which the waste can be converted into something useful. And then I shifted towards remediation of water using advanced oxidation technology. And on the side, I tried connecting my university into international institutions, higher learning institutions that tries to promote sustainable campus. So now I'm very busy with organizing activities for campus sustainability. Because of COVID, we were not able to push through with the March conference, but we're pushing now for an online conference this November. What I love with this conference is that we get to look at the best practices of its institutions and partner communities, and then I was tasked actually to discuss how would you be able to preserve yourself while doing all these environmental actions to preserve and conserve and remediate our planet. Um, this gives me hope because I always say I begin with myself. I start with the I show you how to do it, and then you who looks at me may be able to duplicate what I'm doing or even do better. So we basically become we. No? And then we try to influence more. They give their testimonies. They try to tell everyone also that's attending the conference that you can also do it. So I told them that there would be a time that there would be a collective we, or what we call us, every one of us, and that will hit a critical mass that will be able to gain more influence to really protect and conserve our environment. Listening to their stories on how to go over with their sustainable practices, try to share it with others, make the others adopt and even improve it, actually gives me hope that there's really a future in protecting this planet. I've tried before applying for the climate reality. I've always been accepted in the US, in um, California, in Manila, but I failed to attend. So now I'm also a trained leader now. That means I can give more hope to others who would like to really be in the forefront of trying to protect and remediate our planet. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Eric, and thank you also for being with us. Ruth, what gives you hope?
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Actually, I just want to affirm first what Chriselle has been saying a while back. Actually, I was really moved. I really cried. Well, that gives me hope. Knowing that there's people around there that stands uh, on their belief that there's a greener and right way to do things. That gives me hope. And also, I'm a biologist. I'm an entrepreneur. But above all that hats that I wear, I'm a mother. So I have to have that hope that these two children that I will be raising will be will have a heart for the future, for the planet. Because if not, it will not be. I will not be as effective as a mother if I will not raise children that no longer believes that there is hope in their future, and they're the future of their children, right? So I have this burden in my heart that I need to raise these children environmentally aware, that they have uh,
to do things in a way that uh, they'll be respectful to their environment. Just like Crisel, I wanted my children to be like them and stand with the truth, stand with what they believe. And also during the training, there are a lot of issues had been discussed, but also there are a lot of what they call this countermeasures have been discussed, and there's renewable resources, there's carbon sequestration, a lot. So that gives me hope. It's doable as long as there's a lot of people like us voicing our voicing whatever we had acquired, the knowledge that we had, to share it out loud there and raise awareness to more people. So to call for an action. That's it. Thank you.
Great. Well, that's gonna be a very good challenge, and I wish you all the success educating, because education is actually the one of the things that is most needed. Right? We need to continue educating people. I always say that ignorance is a disease that has a cure, and that cure is just being educated, right? And we all have to accept when we are ignorant about something and not feel less just because of that. No, on the contrary, we should be inspired by people like you guys, all of you, Eric, Ramon, Richie, Robin, Grizel, Mia, Ruth. We should be all inspired by you guys in order to get more educated and leave behind all that ignorance.
Miss Mary, yeah, I just want to add also one more thing that resounds on me, like is like you cannot act upon something that you do not know. So that's precisely what we are here, and I want to encourage everyone to speak on and act on upon it. Thank you.
Well said, Ruth. Again, thank you very much, and thank you for being with us tonight. Okay, Mia, go ahead.
Yes. I think I want to resonate. Really resonated with what you said. Your first ministry is your family. So, um, that's also the first kind of group that I wanted to tap into. Just having that simple dinner conversations with my family in what I have learned in this training, what we are doing, what I've been researching for accomplishing our table work. So it has really generated really interest within us, how on not just how can I be more environmentally conscious, but how can we as a family collectively not really combat, like just be more conscious of how we are putting ourselves out in terms of what we consume, what is out there. The second one is actually with my friends, just trying to, like I said, a close friend of mine, introduced me to climate reality training. And then when yesterday was finished, she kind of congratulated me in our kind of group chats and kind of told me, okay, you will present this weekend. You will present tomorrow what you have learned. So she's kind of like pushing me to kind of go at it and spread the word with our close friends already, which is really encouraging. Like with what Grizel said, that once you start that groove going, once you kind of plant the seed everywhere, it will really organically grow by itself, and that is what will bring you hope. Third is I like what you said, education. I have some connections here with some schools, and considering that we are now kind of remote and doing more Zoom calls for classes, I kind of wanted to tap that group and see if I can speak with some students, elementary students, join in one of their classes and kind of just talk about what we have learned in this training, what talk about the solutions that they can do, and just try to empower them and educate them about climate change. So yeah, so my first act of leadership is kind of just getting the word out there and really promoting not just the problems but more the solutions of what we can do to combat climate change. So that is for me.
Thank you, Mia. Thank you. What about Robin, Ramon?
Because last Saturday I have the chance to appear on the social media, which we have our Youth Live event every Saturday here in our community in Digo City. Then I have shared about my participation and my commitment for the climate action and for the climate change and addressing how to address further and giving solutions and to be part of the solution of the government, of which we have a separate separate meeting with our city mayor with regards to that, and I have shared about my part, my solutions, and the things that I have learned from Climate Reality Project Global Training Leadership Core that I have attended from this from last week.
Thank you very much, Robin. Let's go with Ramon.
Maybe the first act of leadership that we do, uh, just like in what I do with my work, first, uh, when I encounter client meeting with architects and engineers and building owners, I will share to them what I have learned with this types of training. So I maybe start my presentation by uh, having a set of just like what we do with module, asking them what one by one, what are what they encounter in this climate change. So what are the things they experience due to from their childhood up to this present the change in climate. And secondly, we will I will encourage them to do some factors that helps lower the CO2 emission of the building. Example, using of LED lamps instead of fluorescent lamps, using efficient cooling. Uh, that's all, sir.
Great. Thank you, Ramon. Please, Richie, go ahead.
During the conference, this recent conference, I often heard most of the speakers, including former Vice President Al Gore, the blessing of COVID, although this is very unfortunate for the whole world. But one of the blessing of this is that I was able to, my acts of leadership started way back 2010, 2012. And whenever I had the opportunity to talk, I tried to invite them, but it's so difficult to, even myself, I wasn't able to join during 2016 in Houston, Texas. So, but now, most actually, on the second leg this August, I have already some of those I have taught that are already accepted. It's just that they will be, they will be doing that in August. They already received some letters that, they will, because we already have 10, we reached 10,000 already. So some of them will be doing the training. So I thank God for that because actually if they were accepted, they could have been together with me, so we could have been batchmates. But still it's okay because they will be moved for August. And with this kind of platform, though there are acts of leadership that I did in the past that I wasn't able to record, but my mandate is I give an account to God. So whether I record it or not, my intention is that the sustainability of the education of being aware of the climate situation, because I believe that as God's children we are managers of this environment. So thank you so much for the opportunity to learn and to network with great people, beautiful people like what we have right now.
Thank you very much, Richie, for those words, and thank you again, everyone, for joining us in for this interview here at eConnect. And well, again, as I mentioned before, congratulations. Please go and spread the word because we need your help and we need you all to help this beautiful planet, the planet, the only home that we have. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Ramon. Thank you, Richie. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Mia. Thank you, Grisel. Thank you, Ruth. Have a good evening. People consider this training a life-changing experience, and it is not because of who is there, but because what they have to say. Being a mentor is such a big duty, not only because you are helping one of the most recognized organizations helping the environment, but because you as a mentor have to inspire those who are awakening and realizing that we are living in a climate emergency. So again, being a mentor means to inspire others, accept the damage that we have done, and know that we are not alone. We help each other to make this planet a more socially just and environmentally sustainable planet. There will be a second global training in August, so I hope you join. Please don't forget to like our videos, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, give us a thumbs up. Sharing is caring. That's why we can continue making this channel an independent channel. So once again, thank you everyone for your support. My name is Eric Vasquez and you were watching eConnect.